have one new message.
Hi there. I thought I'd call to help you get settled in on your first shift. I actually started out at a Mary's too, you know. It was a while ago at a different building, but still, I know what it's like in there. I should probably fill you in on some of the things we're working on right now. This place is in the middle of getting a much-needed facelift. If you think it looks outdated now, you should have seen this place a few weeks ago. So far, we've installed all new arcade machines, new kiddie rides, a new ball pit, new toilets, everything. You should be able to see some of those on the cameras. We've spent a small fortune on all this stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's see. Welcome to Mary's Arcade, a magical place where childhood memories are made, where people of all ages can find something to enjoy. Mary's Arcade is not responsible for any damage to property or injuries that occur on or around playtime equipment or by our animatronic mascots. Blah, 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 all of that legal stuff. Oh, speaking of our mascots, though, you should probably be aware that they can walk around. I know, sounds dumb, but I'm being serious. They used to let them walk around all the time, but the technology just wasn't good enough back then, and there were too many complaints and lawsuits. But as part of the new modern image for the company, the owners want to let them walk around during the daytime and interact with customers again. We're still in the process of doing safety tests, though, so in the meantime, they can only walk around at night. They're set to travel in circles around the place, so that does mean at some point they'll pass pretty close to you. You should be totally safe in there, but the last guy insisted that sometimes, instead of passing by the office, they would just stand by the windows and stare at him. Now, I think he was messing with us, but if he was telling the truth, then that could be serious. If they're back there for too long, they might bump into something important and knock out the power. Now, that wouldn't be good for you or them, so if you see them standing there, you're going to have to get them out of there and back on track. Now, if you look above the map on your display, you'll see two little buttons we hooked up to each room. These act as simple remote controls for the mascots, so we can take over if need be. If you play the buzzer on a mascot, it'll be frozen in place until the sound stops. The PA system there is a bit more complicated. If you play it one zone in front of a mascot, it'll come to that room. Only forwards, though, not backwards. So on the off chance that you do see a mascot outside the rear window, try pulling it past the office. That's not too bad, right? Hey, watch those recharge times carefully, though. Alright? Good night.
now. I don't feel well. Hello? Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late now? I don't feel well. Henry? Why are you calling so late afraid that everything will not go as we planned. What if... Oh, hey, calm down. Everything is under control. We have already discussed this more than once. If you do what I told you, then no one will know about it. Trust me, everything will be quiet. You know well what will happen if we get caught anyway. Yes, but if you stop being nervous and just stay silent at least, the chances that we will be suspected will disappear. Do you understand? Yes. Okay, now go to sleep. Tomorrow, everything should go smoothly. You do your job, and I'll do mine. To behave strangely, as I said, and then no one will know about our activities here. Got it? Yes. Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow at the appointed place. Great. Good night, Henry. Good night, Will.
Hey, hi, it's me, Karen. This week I have to finish my shift early, so I can't stay longer to meet and talk with you. So I decided to leave you an audio cassette every day before I leave. Our boss has appointed me to inform you about the rules and how to behave in some special situations that relate to your new position. Alas, due to some recent incidents, the management demanded a guard for the night shift. I know you've been hired as a costume briefing assistant, but trust me, out of all the other staff, only you can handle this position. The salary will be good, no doubt. Also, if you can finish this week without any problems, then you'll also be given a voucher for some free pizzas. Good, isn't it? I want to warn you right away that if there are violations of the rules, your salary may be lowered or you may even be fired. So please listen to what I tell you, okay? The most important thing in your job is that you do not allow any damage to the equipment or other properties of the pizzeria. So, I would advise you to simply stay in your seat unless necessary. Only resort to extreme measures if you notice someone or something breaking into the pizzeria from the outside. There have been no such instances, but just in case, then we want you to act as carefully as possible. I want to note that the cameras record everything that happens in case something does not go according to plan. Now let's talk about the office and your personal safety. In front of you, there is a video surveillance system on which you can observe everything in the building. There are mechanical doors on the east and west sides that you can close in case of an emergency, or... Oh yes, I forgot to remind you. Our bosses value and take care of all the equipment very much, but especially the pizzeria mascots in the form of animatronics. Lately, workers have noticed that the animatronics are wandering around the pizzeria at night for some unknown reason. Our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, but the working theory is that the robots have been introduced, so to speak, to a new night mode that was just a little underdeveloped. So when it gets quiet and dark, they think they're in the wrong room, so they go and try to find where people are, whether loud noise or light. Unfortunately, in this case, that place would be your office. So if you see any wandering animatronics walking up to you, avoid any contact with them and just close the doors by clicking on the appropriate button. Our bosses do not want you to touch them, and therefore it's just better to be aware of them and close the doors at the right time. This should scare off the mascots a little, and then hopefully, if you get lucky, they'll just wander off in the opposite direction. I haven't tested this out, so you'll be the first one trying this method. Oh, I would continue talking to you, but I gotta go. Remember my advice? Inspect the pizzeria through the video surveillance system, keep your eyes open, and do not let the animatronics get too close to you. Don't forget that you have a flashlight, as this place can get quite dark. Okay, I wish you good luck and a good night. See you in the morning. Bye!